From about 193 countries in the world, some of them may still sound strange in the ear. Like the country of Nauru, a tiny country that is said to be so small the whole island can be surrounded by a car within 30 minutes. Here are a number of the countries that you might not know about it. Do you know the smallest republic in the world? The name is Nauru. The population of this country is only around 9,500. The location is just 1 degree below the equator. This tropical country is located in the western Pacific Ocean. The area of this country is around 8,000 hectares, more or less the same as the lake of Toba in northern Sumatra. Had been colonized by Britain, Germany, and Japan, Nauru had just become independent as a republic on January 31, 46 years ago. The country with the capital Yaron is led by a president. Uniquely, in running the government, the president directly oversees 14 sub-district heads. Yes, because the small size of the Nauru region, there is no governor or region in this country. Most of the citizens live on the coast. Its ethnic composition is 57% indigenous population, 27% European, and 8% Chinese. Because of the smallness of this country, if we drive at speed of 40 kilometers per hour, it only takes about half an hour to surround this country. The next remote country is the Tuvalu Island, a country located in south of the Pacific Ocean adjacent with Fiji Island and Kiribati. The area of Tuvalu is only 26 square kilometers. No wonder the country is dubbed the fourth smallest country in the world. The original inhabitants of the country of Tuvalu are typical Polynesian with physical characteristics, big tall bodies, brown skin, and curly hair, similar to residents with the eastern in Indonesia. The country, which gained its independence from the United Kingdom in 1978, was inhabited by no more than 12,000 inhabitants. They are spread over 9 small islands, with the island of Funafuti as the center of government. The charm of coastal, combined with local culture, is hard to resist by tourists. But behind its wonderful view, there are threats that are always anticipated by citizens. The height of this land is only 5 meters above sea level. This condition makes Tuvalu very vulnerable to being hit by big waves and the tsunamis. The next is Cook Island. This one has nothing relation with cooking. The location is between the island Tahiti and Tonga. The name of Cook is taken from the name of an English explorer, James Cook. He was the first to open contact between Cook Island and Europe, including several other islands in Oceania. Cook Island separated from New Zealand's autonomy in 1965. The country then formed its own government with a parliamentary democracy system. With a total area of 240 square kilometers, the country is occupied by 20,000 inhabitants. All of them are spread out in 15 islands. This country comes with a special beach tourism destination, white sand that stretches decorated with rolling waves and green mountains to spoil the view. No wonder the Cook Islands is visited by around 90,000 tourists every year. Besides being studied with natural jewelry, the country's tourism sector is only supported by local commodities such as carving and weaving arts. Another remote country is Guernsey. Although it is the responsibility of the Great Britain, the Coast of Normandia has full autonomy over its internal affairs. No less than 65,000 inhabitants occupy the territory of the country, covering 78 square kilometers. Most of the country's income is derived from the tourism sector. The natural panorama in the form of sloping cliffs and agricultural fields make this country worth visiting by anyone who longs for a beautiful rural atmosphere with natural stillness. Actually, there is still one of the smallest countries in the world, the Vatican City. This even covers only 44 hectares. This is very small. There is actually more still in Italy. The most recent news from there is that Venetia is actually wanting to separate from Italy. So from around 3 million people, there are 2.1 million who choose to become their own country. So it means that if it happens, it could be the smallest country in the world. Thank you.